Magandang araw. Sa ulat na ito, tatalakayin natin ng iba't ibang paraan ng pagsukat ng daloy ng liquid o tinatawag na fluid flow. Mahalaga ang fluid flow measurement sa mga industriya tulad ng aviation, pagsukat ng bilis ng eroplano, mechanical engineering, sa pagdedesenyo ng makina at hydrology o daloy ng tubig sa ilog o dam. Sa presentasyong ito, tututok tayo sa dalawang pangunahing kagamitan, ang pitot tube at ang venturimeter. Ang pitot tube ay ginagamit upang masukat ang bilis ng fluid sa isang tiyak na punto gamit ang pressure difference. Ang venturimeter naman ay sumusukat sa flow rate sa pamamagitan ng pagbabago sa pressure habang lumiliit ang cross-sectional area ng tubo. Meron pang madalawang klase ng pagsukat ng liquid. Ito ay ang orifice meter at wear. Ang orifice meter ay ginagamit naman na kapareho ng prinsipyo ng venturimeter ngunit mas simple ang kanyang disenyo. Gumagamit ito ng orifice plate. Ang wear ay karaniwang ginagamit sa open channels gaya ng irigasyon at ilog upang sukatin ang volumetric flow rate. Ang pagpili ng dapat nagagamiting measurement device ay depende kung anong daluyan ng tubig ay sarado o bukas. Ang uri ng liquid na maaaring gamitin ay tubig, langis o hangin at kung gaano karaming impormasyon ang kailangang sukatin. Ang device coefficients naman ay numerical values na ginagamit upang i-calibrate o correct ang mga sukat upang mas maging tumpak ang resulta. May dalawang klase ng coefficient, ang coefficient of discharge at coefficient of velocity. Ang coefficient of discharge ay ratio ng actual discharge sa theoretical discharge. Malapit sa 1 ang ideal na value. Coefficient of velocity, ratio ng actual na bilis ng liquid sa theoretical na bilis. Ang pitot tube ay naimbento ni Henry Pitot noong ika-18 siglo upang sukatin ang bilis ng tubig sa ilog. Samantala pinunlad din ito ni Henry Darcy upang maging mas praktikal sa larangan ng fluid mechanics. Ginagamit ang pitot tube sa mga eroplano upang masukat ang airspeed, mga planta sa mga steam at water lines, at mga laboratorio sa pagsusuri ng airflows at hydraulics. Kinukuha ng pitot tube ang stagnation pressure. Ang pressure kapag tumigil ang daloy at static pressure naman kapag tuloy-tuloy ang daloy. At gumagamit ang pressure difference upang makompute ang bilis ng liquid. Formula para sa pitot ay nakabase sa Bernoulli's equation. Ito ay nagsasaad na ang kabuuang mechanical energy ay isang incompressible fluid na dumadaloy sa streamline ay constant. Bernoulli's equation na P plus 1/2 PV squared plus density GH is equal to constant. Kung ikukumpara ang dalawang dulo, ang static point sa gilid ng tubo na may pressure na V1 at velocity V1 at stagnation pressure kung saan ang second velocity natin ay is equal to 0. Sa pagsasubstitute natin ng equation, P1 plus 1/2 density V squared is equal to pressure 2. Isolate natin ang velocity, 1/2 PV squared is equal to P2 minus P1, which is V is equal to square root of 2 pressure difference between P2 minus P1 all over the density. Ang bilis ng likido ay nakukuha sa pamamagitan ng pagkakaiba ng stagnation pressure at static pressure. Para sa open stream na walang pressure difference, which is velocity is equal to square root of 2 GH, kung saan ang V ay nakadepende or V is equal to bilis ng fluid, which is meter per second, at G na acceleration due to gravity na 9.81 meter per second squared sa SI, height, which is height ng pressure head of fluid column. Iba't iba ang paraan ng pagsukat ng fluid flow ay ginagamit depende sa uri ng aplikasyon. Ang pitot tube ay isang simpleng instrumentong sumusukat ng bilis ng fluid sa pamamagitan ng pressure difference. Ang Bernoulli's principle naman ang batayang konsepto sa operasyon ng pitot tube. Mahalaga rin ang tamang pagsukat ng coefficient tulad ng CD, CV at CC upang mas mapatumpak ang magsukat. Ako naman tayo sa venturimeter. Ang venturimeter ay isang kagamitang ginagamit upang sukatin ang bilis ng daloy o flow rate ng liquid sa loob ng isang tubo. Ginagamit ito sa pamamagitan ng pagpapasikip ng tubo o tinatawag na throat upang matapataas ang bilis ng liquid na nagsisimula sa pagpababa ng pressure. Sa pamamagitan ng pagkakaibang pressure na ito, maaaring makuha ang flow rate ng liquid. Ang prinsipal nito ay base din sa Bernoulli's theorem at pinangalan kay Giovanni Battista Venturi na isang Italian scientist. Kapag ang liquid ay once na dumaan sa isang kuno o throat, tumataas ang velocity ng liquid. Bumababa ang pressure nito at ang kabuuang enerhiya ay nananatiling pareho or conversion of energy. Sa kaliwang bahagi ng measurement device, tataas ang kanyang kinetic energy dahil sa pagbilis ng fluid. Samantalang pagdating naman sa kanan ay bababa na ang pressure nito o potential energy. Ang mga parts ng venturimeter ay inlet, throat, outlet, piezometer or manometer. Ang inlet ay parte kung saan pumapasok ang liquid. Samantalang ang throat ay pinakamasikip na parte ng tubo at dito na din bababa ang kanyang pressure. Ang outlet naman ay dulo ng tubo kung saan bumabalik ang horizontal na lapad. Ang piezometer o manometer ay sukatan ng pressure. Ginagamit ito sa tema ng pagpatubig at water supply. Sa pagsukat ng daloy sa chemical plants, mga water treatment facilities. Ang formula din na ito ay na-derive mula sa Bernoulli's equation na V1 squared all over 2G plus P1 all over Y at C1 is equal to V2 squared all over 2G at P2 all over Y at C2. Ang assumption natin ay horizontal ang pipe, which is C1 is equal to C2, kaya ika-cancel na natin yung C1 at C2. Kaya ang matitira na lang ay V1 squared 2G at P1Y is equal to V2 squared over 2G at P2Y. Pag nire-arrange natin ang formula, magkakaroon tayo ng V2 squared minus V1 squared all over 2G is equal to P1 minus P2 all over Y. Ito ang pangunahing formula natin na ginagamit sa venturimeter. Pero since A1 V1 is equal to A2 V2, V1 is now equal to A2 all over A1, 2. Substitute natin sa Bernoulli's equation na na-derive natin. Q is equal to A2 V2 is equal to A2 square root of 2 V1 P1 rather minus P2 all over Y, quantity 1 minus quantity A2 A1 squared.
Fluid flow measurements, device coefficients, coefficient of discharge C or CD. It is the ratio of the actual discharge through the device to the ideal or theoretical discharge which would occur without losses. C is equal to C of D is equal to actual discharge over the theoretical discharge or Q over Q of T. Coefficient of velocity or C or V, it is the ratio of the actual mean velocity to the ideal or theoretical velocity which would occur without any losses. C of V is equal to actual velocity over the theoretical velocity is equal to V or V of T. Coefficient of contraction, C of C, it is the ratio of the actual area of the contracted section of the stream or jet to the area of the opening through which the fluid flows. C of C is equal to area of the stream or jet all over area of opening. Relationship between the three coefficients, C is equal to C of C times C of V. Pitot tube. A pitot tube, also known as the pitot probe, is a flow of measurement device used to measure fluid flow velocity. It was invented by the French engineer Henri Pitot in the early 18th century and was modified to its modern form in the mid-19th century by French scientist Henri Darcy. It was widely used to determine the airspeed of an aircraft, water speed of a boat, and to measure liquid air and gas flow velocities in certain industrial applications. To derive this formula in the closed conduits, V1 squared is equal to 2G plus P of 1 over Y plus Z of 1 is equal to V2 squared over 2G plus P2 over Y plus Z2. V squared is equal to 2G plus P of 1 is equal to height 2. Velocity 2 squared is equal to 2G is equal to height 2 minus pressure 1 over Y. Velocity squared is equal to 2G multiplied by height 2 minus velocity 1 over Y. That's why closed conduits is derived from V is equal to square root of 2G height 2 minus twice the pressure 1 over density. In open streams, V is equal to square root of 2G times height is derived from velocity squared over 2 times G plus height 1 is equal to height 2. Velocity squared over 2G is equal to height 2 minus height 1 is equal to height. Bernoulli's energy equation from velocity 1 squared over 2G plus density 1 over Y plus Z1 is equal to velocity 2 squared over 2G plus density 1 over Y plus Z2. Venturimeter are flow measurement instruments which is use a converging section of pipe to give an increase in the flow velocity and a corresponding pressure drop from which the flow rate can be deduced. They have been in a common use for many years, especially in the water supply industry. This figure shows the gauge pressure from inlet throat outlet, piezometer also in inlet throat outlet, and the increase in kinetic energy is equal to decrease in potential energy is derived from velocity 1 squared over 2G plus pressure 1 over Y plus Z1 is equal to velocity 2 squared over 2G plus density 2 over Y plus Z2. V2 squared is equal to 2G minus V1 squared over 2G is equal to pressure 1 over Y minus pressure 2 over Y. To V2 squared minus V1 squared over 2G is equal to pressure 1 minus pressure 2 over Y.
Sample problem number 1. A glass tube with 90 degrees bend is open at both ends. It is inserted into a flowing stream of oil 0.90 so that one of the openings is directed upstream and the other is directed upward. If oil outside the tube is 50 mm higher than the surface, determine the velocity measured by the tube. So for the solution, we use Bernoulli equation. V1 squared over 2G plus P1 over density plus Z1 is equals to V2 squared over 2G plus P2 over density plus H2. So V squared is equals to square root of 2GH. So i-plug in lang natin yung mga value. Square root of 2 is multiplied by 9.81 meter per second squared multiplied by 0.05 meter. Nakuha yung 0.05 meter sa 50 mm by converting millimeter to meter. So velocity is equals to 0.990 meter per second.